Hi, today I am going to make open-faced meatball sandwiches for dinner. Now, the Italian loaf is in the bread maker and is ready. It's just cooling down. And basically, I've got 2 pounds of ground turkey meat here. And I'm going to add 1 egg per pound. Okay. And then I'm going to add a couple of hands full. That was a lot. A couple of hands full of parsley. Let's see here. Some black pepper. Some garlic powder. Lots of garlic powder. We're a garlicky family. You might want to add 2 to 3 tablespoons. That's what I just did. We're going to add some salt. Not too much salt. And we are going to add some oregano. We'll go ahead and give it a little squish on its way in there. And then, you know what? I'm going to use this tube. If you've got pesto, use a couple of tablespoons of pesto. If you've got fresh basil, chop as much basil as you like. Basically, all of these ingredients are to taste. So whatever you're comfortable with. Right now, this is just a guideline for y'all. There's really no rhyme or reason to my meatballs. And then a couple of hands full, palms full of the Italian style breadcrumbs. And then just the touchiest touch of cayenne pepper. I am just going to lightly sprinkle, what is that, maybe a quarter teaspoon. And then going to mix all this together. Make sure it's all well incorporated. Smells really good. Elijah, can you please bring me the jug of milk? I know that way back when I first began, I made y'all, way back, it's been what, a month and a half? Okay, I talked to y'all when I was making the chorizo. Can you take the lid? I was making the chorizo cheese meatloaf, and I told you about panade, how it's just bread or breadcrumbs with milk, and how it adds like a little bit of a moisture to the meatball, to the meat. Thank you. You're going to want to add some milk, just a little, maybe a tablespoon or 2. Not a whole lot of milk. You don't want them that wet. Now, Eli, can you come here a minute, please? Here, can you open these? Be careful with that liquid. Do not waste any of the liquid in there. Okay. Get all the seasonings off the side of the bowl. Make sure everything is super well incorporated. And this is, I don't know if I said it already, it's 2 pounds of ground turkey meat. You can use beef. You can use pork and a beef. You can use a turkey and a pork. You can use chicken and pork, turkey and chicken. I've even still got some homemade Italian sausage. Another unusual thing that I am going to do, y'all are going to think I'm nuts, but I had an onion drying out in the fridge, so I am going to grate it. I am going to grate it into, because I don't feel like cooking it, so I'm just going to grate the whole 3/4 of an onion on the box grater into the meatloaf. Please use a knife. Go ahead and puncture a hole in it. There's a knife over there on the, there you go. Okay, now this is just falling apart in my hands. Pull out any big chunks. That'll be okay. And okay, Eli, if you could go put the box grater in the sink and then wash your hands and then incorporate that onion in there. All right. Can you come here, please? Oh, you're washing your hands? All right. I'm going to lean across y'all here. Y'all are going to see my pajamas. Alrighty. Now, these, dry your hands. No! And bring me that cutting board, please. These are mozzarella cheese balls. Elijah, if you could please pull out 24 cheese balls, or pull out 12 cheese balls for now. Because these are going to be stuffed meatballs. Hurry up, son. Okay, and then I'm going to grab, and the reason I'm having him do it with his clean hands is because I don't want to cross-contaminate, because I may not use all of the, okay, just 2 dozen. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, just 2 more. Okay, and there you go. Did y'all, oh, y'all didn't catch that. I didn't do that on camera. Don't on it. Grab the lid and put them over there. And then you wouldn't mind please putting all the supplies away. Basically, you're going to grab a ball of meat, or grab a wad of meat, kind of flatten it out in your hand, grab a mini mozzarella cheese ball, and then roll it inside. And you're just going to do this about 12 times, or until you run out of meat. Making sure that you have impeccably clean hands when you reach for those cheese balls. Make sure that you don't cross-contaminate and get raw turkey in your cheese, because that would just be absolutely horrible for your kids to go in there for a cheese ball and get salmonella poisoning because, you know, you had turkey under your nails or something and you reached for, you know, a mozzarella ball. And I've made these before with my homemade Italian sausage, and the kids loved them. Can you put all this stuff away, please? The breadcrumbs on top of the fridge, the salt, the pepper. Someone's a bit cranky. We have a cranky teenager because he didn't want to stop playing his video game.
I had to decon the dishes.
And also, what I'm going to do to these, and y'all are going to think, why on earth? But I am feeling really super lazy, and I guess I could make my own spaghetti sauce, I guess, my own tomato sauce. I don't know, we'll see how I feel after I roll all these balls. Don't put the cheese away. I may need the cheese because I've still got plenty of meat mix here. And you do, the mozzarella balls come in a flavored olive oil. Oh, you don't want to get rid of that oil. I'll show you what to do with those. Oh, basically, see, I don't know. It's looking like we're going to have more than 12 here.
Can I move the bread maker onto
Be careful, the bread maker's hot. It just finished making, and move my homemade soap. And just put it right there. Okay, thank you, son. You can bake these, you can put them in your sauce, whatever you like. And right now, I am not going to make you watch paint dry or watch me get meat all over my boobs. So I am going to put this on pause. Zeke, can you come here, please? And we'll be right back when all the balls are done. Okay, so I got 19 meatballs, and I put the pan on the flame. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat big time. Use a good quality cheat. Don't go using 39-cent spaghetti sauce. 39-cent spaghetti sauce is cool for what it is. I use generic and clearance items all the time, but for something like this, you want to use a better quality. At this point, since it is they are going to be kind of saucy meatballs. Z, can you give me a rubber spatula, please? Sorry about the background noise there. I got a teenager doing dishes. So basically, you're just going to turn on the heat. Thank you. And I'm sorry I'm cheating. I know y'all are shaking your heads going, she's ruining those meatballs. But I'm tired. I'm exhausted. All right. Just cover them. Sauce to cover. And you're gonna want, okay, right now the heat is on super, super high, but I am going to tend to that right now. And I'm going to turn it down to like super, super, super low. I'm going to show you my dirty burners. My son did wash the stove, but I cooked and I baked today for church and my mom and my mother-in-law. So the stove is already a wreck again. So this is what it looks like down there. Okay, now you see that teeny weeny little flame? That's what I'm going for. And then I'm going to give these a shake, because if you have it going at a full rolling boil, they're going to bust up and you're just going to have a cheesy, mealy sauce. You can, at this point, I got a meatball here that's not, I like to make sure they're covered because I'm just anal retentive that way. Alright, and I can already tell I'm going to have some of my meatballs that are going to break open. This has raw meat on it. Now, I'm going to turn up the flame just a little bit. There we go. Look, not a lot. Not a lot. And basically, I'm going to let these go for about, I'm going to cover them. And I'm going to let, I'm going to cover them. Sorry about that. And I'm going to let them go for about 30-35 minutes. Just on that super, super, super low flame. And we'll be back when they're ready to eat. And here we are. We have been simmering for 35 minutes. The flame is still where I left it. Little baby flame there. Covered, of course. So you know these are ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my bread knife. And, hold on. Yes, my stove needs to be cleaned off. But here's what we're going to do. Now, we're not going to put any cheese on this, remember, because it's got the mozzarella cheese balls in it. Okay. So we're going to cut, this just came out of the bread maker. See the hole? I love that darn thing. I don't know. Cut a pretty sizable. I don't know, or do you think we should go that way? Let's go this way, like a regular loaf of bread, huh? In our family, we fight for the butt. We have this saying, the butt for the butt. So whoever gets the butt of the bread is the butt of the day. So I love it when they're in bad moods, because then I just make sandwiches and I say, you're the butt. All right. Alrighty. I'll just bring this forward. And then we will, okay. So I'm thinking maybe three meatballs.
Interesting.
Excuse me. I got TJ Theater works here in Keene and last 5 restaurants. I got 2.5 million.
And I am going to grab a different spoon. Grab a ladle. We'll ladle some sauce over that. And you can, because what's better than sauce on Italian loaf? Nothing is better. So, and there you have it. We have an open-faced meatball Sammy on freshly made Italian loaf. I'm guessing y'all want to see one of these suckers cut into, huh? Give me just a second. I'll grab another plate. Y'all can just look at my dirty stove for a second. And, well, I told him I've been cooking all day. All right, now. Oh, you see that? See that with that melty cheese in there? Let me see if I can get y'all closer, more into the good light over here. It's oozing out. It is oozing out. All right, cook at home. It's the only way.